Okay, so hey, what's on the agenda for today? I'm getting ready to go meet Mel, and we're gonna go try out this new seafood place that opened up in Fayette recently. Gonna go do that with her today. I'm kind of excited about that, just to get a chance to get off campus and just. Can y'all hear me? I'm asking like y'all sitting right here.
Oh, Jordan, come on now. I'm ready.
We're recording.
Are we recording? Okay.
Yes, that's why I was like, what kind of intro do you want to do?
Food. I wish you would thumbnail first.
Right like this. Well, wait, like this.
But our face not in it.
So
like how they be like this.
Oh, like when they hold the food up? Okay.
Yeah.
And if I make a fucking mess. Y'all know I'm clumsy. Wait.
Almost lots of shrimp. Alright. That's just gonna have to work. Is it mukbang or mukbang?
Girl, somebody said mukbang one time.
Ooh,
I was
mukbang?
Like,
is that right?
Mukbang?
Mukbang.
We eating today.
Period. We eating and we talking.
Oh, you
to stop being insecure. Like that.
Do I have some? She said this is a family channel. I need all of them.
That's what they be saying because if you cuss, you can
I'm gonna cross that bridge when I get to it. I ain't got nobody's napkins in here. Ooh.
Not nobody's napkins.
They won't notice.
Huh?
They won't notice.
You think they're not gonna notice?
They're not gonna notice.
Subscribe.
Look at what looking like.
What are some tips to give girls that are insecure about themselves?
Girl, I got one earring on. I just know.
I be doing that too.
I was like, this is the only ear that's showing, so I was.
Yes, they can't see the other ear, so.
And then I ended up tucking. I was like, yeah, okay. A lot of time, like we just talked about this, like me spending a lot of time alone, and the reason why is because when I spend time by myself, girl, they gonna look at this video and be like, I know she know you see because it just take me too long. But
I'm killing it.
The reason why I spend a lot of time by myself now is because when I'm alone, when I'm alone, I don't have any outside influences telling me how to feel or telling me what to think. So when I'm by myself, I'm just like, I can sit down and analyze, how do I feel about my appearance? How do I feel about my behavior? How do I feel about X, Y, and Z? And the thing about it is, you have to know yourself before you can tell anybody else, like, who you are. So I've been just, like, spending a lot of time alone. Mm-hmm.
Being secure in yourself, like, you gotta be secure with you. And I guess a tip I would give to help with that is stop caring about what other people think. I feel like that drives insecurity because you're comparing yourself to people you see on social media and stuff. It's like, like, you have to be the best you for you, like.
But, like, okay, here's the thing, because I watch a lot of self-help videos and stuff. Like I said, this is something that I'm working on, too. How do you, I guess my question for you is, like, how do you not care what other people think about you? Because everybody gives it advice, like, don't care what people say, but, like, how do you not, like, how do you go from caring to not caring?
I feel like it's my personality. Because, like I said, I'm an only child, so it's nothing for me to, like, be alone, be myself. It's just, I just have this don't care attitude, like, if I decide to not care, I just won't care. I don't know. Like, it's just, I don't know, for some reason, it's just easy for me. Because it's like, I also remember that the person who's giving you criticism or the person who's giving you their opinion of you, they have their own things that they're insecure. Everyone has their own insecurity. So it's like, if you talking about me, I'm not going to care about what you say about me because it's your own battles. Like, you have your own battles that you're struggling with. So,
and then going back to being by yourself, when you find what you like about, like, you can stand 10 toes behind what you're like behind yourself. So, like, the hair thing, it's something I've always wanted to do for a really long time. And then when I finally did it, I mean, it was received really well, but at the same time, I did get, like, a little bit of backlash. But in, like, spending time with myself, journaling, like, praying, manifesting, different things like that, I decided that this is something I wanted to do. And so now when, like, people come at me about it, I can stand firm in knowing that this is who I am, this is what I want to do. And I won't let anybody change me about it. Also, something else that I've been doing, you have to treat yourself like a person. Like, you treat your friends with grace and kindness. You tell your friends, like, oh, you're so pretty. like Mel is pretty, like Mel is this. Give yourself that same respect and kindness. Like when you wake up in the morning, write down some things or just think about some things that you like about yourself. Like write it down.
And then like just keep saying that and read it every morning. Like, or look at your mirror in the morning and say, I am beautiful, I am smart, I am this, and I am made by God. Like,
yes,
affirmations.
This semester, I don't do it anymore. But like when I first got back to school, every morning when I would wake up, I made it a part of my morning routine. Write down 5 things that I like about myself or that I want to like about myself. And I wrote it in the format, I am blank. Every morning. And I tried not to repeat. So if I wrote something today, I wouldn't write it again tomorrow. I'd come up with something different. And like they say repetition is key because like if you see it enough times, you start to believe it. Mm-hmm. So like in the morning, like I'm getting ready, playing my music and stuff. And before I can leave my room to start my day, so I do. I am smart. I am funny. I am beautiful. I am. Yeah. Like I write those reaffirming things. I think that's good for you.
And then you have to figure out like what's driving your insecurity and remove that at your life. If it's your people, your circle, somebody always picking on you or like just drawing attention to things you don't like about yourself. First, let them know like, hey, what you're saying is bothering me.
Yeah.
If it continues, because sometimes people don't know, but if it continues to happen, you gotta cut them off.
To be honest,
because you're tearing me down, you're not building me up. So yeah, those are some tips I would give. You
really got to stand up for yourself, especially like it's gonna be hard, especially like if the people that are tearing you down, if it is people that's tearing you down, like friends and family and stuff, you really gonna have to set some boundaries for yourself, and that comes back to spending time alone and figuring out who you are and what you want to do. Because if you, especially like she just said, tell them that it's bothering you. Like that way, if it doesn't work out, let's say your friends make jokes right about your weight, and that bothers you. If you tell them, hey, you guys, this bothers me, can you guys not do that? And they continue to do it, then you can make that cut knowing that you voiced your
concern.
Right, yeah. You let them know, hey, this is bothering me. And if they care about you, if they're your real friends, your family, whatever the case, then they're going to stop it because they don't want to hurt you.
Mm-hmm. So that's the question I want to ask you. So, like, with the hair thing, and, like, you know, we was talking about how you can't worry about what people think. Mm. Like, what was that like? Because when let me tell you. Y'all gotta go to his channel and look at the video. Because when I saw the video, I was like, oh my gosh, Jordan. And I was like, I hope these boys don't try to bully him. I was like, I know he RA. Like, I hope they don't try to hurt his feelings because that's gonna hurt my feelings because Jordan don't be bothering nobody. Like, how did you? I was so concerned. I was praying for you. I was like, Lord,
oh my God, thank you.
Don't let nobody bother Jordan.
So it was something that I had been wrestling with for a long time, and I was just like, this is something like I've had a passion about. Like I've had a passion about like hair and stuff since I was in like middle school. Like if we go back to my YouTube history, back to like the archives, girl, like that's really something I really wanted to do. Mm-hmm. So I made a decision. Back when I shaved my head earlier this year, I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And so it came about, and the first thing I did, I tried it for myself. So like, I would come in from like class and stuff, and I would put it on, see like, and I just felt like at home. I was like, this looks like me, you know. Like I'm not trying to be nothing. It's just like this is just you know.
Fitting.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. And so I just took that step, and I kept praying every day. I was like, Lord, we'll have a good day. I would write it down on my little notebook. I was like, I have hair. I like it. It's nice. I did it, and I knew that I liked it for me, mm-hmm. and so that helped me in a sense of
not doing it for nobody else.
Right. This is something I wanted to do
for me.
And so there were times where like I would walk outside, and people would be looking at me because it was different. They were just like, oh my God, like you know. And so I was like shaking in my boots. I was like, oh my God, everybody's looking at me. People are like talking about me, not necessarily in a bad or a good way. It's just like I was a topic of conversation, which made me insecure because I was just like, the attention is on me, mm-hmm. and I didn't like that. Mm-hmm. But now it's gotten to the point where I've gotten comfortable within myself to know that this is what I want to do, and if you don't like it, then just go away. Like just leave me alone.
Right.
So there was, I still get crazy stares like here and there, like with like older men and stuff if they know, because like sometimes like people don't be knowing. Mm-hmm. So, but at the same time, it's just I grew within every step you take towards loving yourself. It gets a little bit easier, and so it's got to the point now where I just put my little headphones in, let me pushing through. because I like it.
Mm-hmm.
And if nobody else likes it, I know that I do. And that's what matters.
That's what matters.
Because I was definitely nervous. I was, ooh. But and the thing is, I'm going to give you a piece of advice that one of my residents actually told me this last year, because I told him, like, this is something I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me, he said, when you start being yourself 100%, like, you don't hold anything back, when you show your true colors, everybody around you will show you theirs. And you will know who you need to remove from your circle. He was just like, what you're doing right now in your life, like if you're insecure, you're not doing something, or however you feel, whatever, you're attracting people to the vibe that you're putting out right now. So when you decide, like, I'm gonna be me, I like this, and this is what I'm gonna do, or this is what I want to go. I want to paint milkshakes all day. Whatever it is, whatever your aspiration is, whatever you're insecure about, when you own it and accept it, everybody around you is going to show you their true colors, and then you can move yourself accordingly. Because I notice a lot of times, like, people don't even really, like, I don't think it's natural for us to feel bad about ourselves. Like, I don't think that's something that we just are born knowing how to do. But
it's the projections of other people that makes you feel bad about yourself. Because, like, that's like the stereotypical things, like, I don't want to use this as an example, but it's a good example.
Go. What is it?
Like, you know how rappers always talking about, you know, big booties, this, that, or like BBWs, or nice shape, or even red bones. Like, when you hear that constantly, it makes you think you're not good enough because you're not represented. So it's like, if you wasn't rapping about this, or if this wasn't a trend, if this wasn't a thing, this wasn't, you know, society's new trend or whatever, I wouldn't even feel like, you know, I'm less than. But because I'm hearing it all the time, and like what I hear is opposite of who I am, now I feel like I'm not enough. When you're not enough, like, it's not that you're not enough, it's just you're not represented. So that society really influences a lot of things, like music, TV shows, all that.
Just outside influences in general.
And you gotta cut them out.
You have to, because of the fact that if, let's say, you're insecure about, like, okay, like being black, like you're insecure about your lips, right? You think you have big lips. You wouldn't think that you have big lips until somebody told you that. Because of the fact that these are the lips you've had all your life.
And they look normal to you.
Exactly. Like, there's nothing out of the ordinary for you. And it's just like, the moment that somebody says, oh, your lips are too big.
You like,
it's like,
now let me go look.
Right? Like, now that's a seed that's been planted in your head. Like, are my lips too big?
Right.
Like,
I didn't think, why did she say that? Yeah.
I tell you, girl, somebody told me once, he said, you could be the most, like, the biggest, juiciest, ripest peach in the patch. There's gonna be somebody on this earth that does not like peaches.
Yep.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Like, we love Beyonce. Not we, but, you know, people in general, they love Beyonce.
Girl, I do. Absolutely.
It's somebody in the world who doesn't love her.
And she is amazing. But Beyonce has to be secure in herself. You have to be secure in yourself, knowing that you are a peach. And you're doing your best every day to be the best peach that you can be. And that's just what it's going to be. Like, people are just going to have to... It really boils back down to, once you love yourself and you accept yourself, nobody can tell you anything. Because at that point...
Nothing. Because what can they say?
What can they say? I really hope that advice helps. Like, I be so nervous doing advice videos because I'm like, what if I'm just talking?
Right.
And this ain't helping the situation at all.
Because I'm going to tell you what I would do, like, but what would work for me. But, yeah. What's another question? The other question was, like, related to Greek life, and I didn't want to talk about that.
We could do, you want to share, like, a personal story? Like, I don't know how close you get with your audience. Like, what's something that you were insecure about that you got over, and how did you get over it? If you want to share that.
I mean, we can talk about it, but listen. I'm going to tell you what I did, okay? Don't judge me, and what I did may not work for you. That's a disclaimer. Okay, so I was insecure about being little. Because that's something that is just so... Because people think that being little is a good thing, and it's, you know, more digestible to society, which I get it, I understand. You know, some people rather be little, smaller than bigger. I mean, whatever, I get it. But skinny, it's hard, okay? Like, and people don't understand that. I would go to school, middle school, elementary school, even high school. Oh, look at your wrist. Like, they would put their fingers around my wrist and go all the way up. Oh, you're so skinny. I could break you. Like, just saying all kind of stuff. And I'm just like, girl. Like, but you would never go to a bigger girl face to face and say, like, you're fat or something like that. Now, they would body shame plus size girls on Twitter all the time. And I do not like that. It's like, they can't take a picture without being called obese and all this stuff. Like, it's just crazy. But yeah, I would struggle with being skinny. I would get picked on a lot, and it was just not the lifestyle. How I overcame it was I started to learn how to dress for my body. Just because I'm small, I can't wear everything because everything doesn't look good on me.
Interesting.
I didn't wear sneakers like. Even now I wear Converse, but like as far as like Air Force, Jordans, I had a few Jordans, but like I wasn't a big sneakerhead. I like slides because my leg is so small, and so the shoe looks big. So yeah, that's something I just stayed away from. But yeah, I learned how to dress for me, and I just started talking to myself, and I just be like, girl, you thick. Like,
period.
That's what I tell myself every day. Like, girl, you thick. And now to this day, I said it so much that you can't tell me I'm not thick. Because you just can't. So
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. So that makes me like think about, how do you feel about the whole Lizzo situation? You remember when it was like when she wore that dress to the NBA game?
Okay.
And people was just like, if it was Rihanna, then I wouldn't have said nothing. Like, how do you feel about that?
I don't know. Cause I do feel like if it was Rihanna, they wouldn't have said nothing.
Right now,
or if they would have said something, it wouldn't have been like such a big deal. Mm-hmm. But because of who Lizzo is, because of what she stands for, because of her body size, they just did the most. And then I love Lizzo for the fact that she has encouraged and, gave a lot of confidence to the plus size community. And
she's really out there doing her thing.
Yeah, she has put on for them. And I love that. Like, I love that. So yeah, I do feel like if it was Rihanna or somebody, it wouldn't have been such a big deal.
Okay. Story time. Something that I was self-conscious about that I came over, and how did I do it? I guess since we're gonna talk about weight, I have always been like, I've never been like just like huge, but at the same time we also have to remember, as a boy, like I have thick thighs, like I'm kind of curvy just a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. So as a boy, that's not really okay, I guess. So like growing up, I mean, I just always been, a little thick. Like I was athletic though. Mm-hmm. Like, so growing up, like I ran track, I did cheer and stuff. Yes, I was athletic. I got thighs and just a little curvy. So, so growing up, like the proportion size from my waist to my thighs is off. Mm-hmm. So if pants fit in the waist, in the thighs, they look like they painted on.
Like, not painted on.
The pants I got on right now, they fit in the waist amazing. If you try to pull these pants off my thighs, you can't.
You can't?
You cannot. But if they loosen the thigh, then it's like a beer bag at the top by the waist when I put a belt on, because it's not right.
That's how my pants used to be.
That's exactly how it is. And so,
because my waist is so non-existent. Like, it'll be a big old gap back there. Like, ugh.
So growing up, like when my mom and stuff used to buy my clothes, mm-hmm. she didn't like the way that my pants fit. Mm-hmm. And she was listening to like other family members and stuff to her, oh, his pants shouldn't fit like that, XYZ. Mm-hmm. So she would go up in sizes on the pants to make them fit looser in the thing. Mm-hmm. And it was all baggy in the waist. Mm-hmm. And so I was really self-conscious. I've been like self-conscious about like my weight and stuff all my life. And even like as I've lost weight over time, I still have like a curvy shape, because I've lost like past year, like maybe 30 or 40 pounds. Mm-hmm. But I'm still curving out at the thighs, and this is how I'm built. Mm-hmm. So how did I get over that? Not proud of it at all. I went through a phase, probably my junior year here, and I was like, I went through a phase, and I was like skipping meals. You knew it was coming.
I knew you was gonna say that.
So I was doing that to see like, okay, well, if I'm smaller, then I'm gonna be built like them. Mm-hmm. And if I'm built like them, then the clothes will fit, everything will be okay. Mm-hmm. Did all that, went through that whole situation, which we're not even gonna talk about that. Went through all of that, And crazy thing, I lost all that weight because this is like the smallest that I've been in a minute. And I'm still, like I said, still got thick. Like waist has gotten smaller. Everything, face is a lot thinner. Still have thighs though. So it's like this is just how you. I just kind of accepted the fact that this is one of those things that it is what it is. You know, it's like there's not really much that I can do about it. And so that went back to the whole affirmation thing of hey. And look, and then hyping us up like I'm thick.
It's my body. I'm perfect. Period.
I like it, and if you don't like it, then go away. And then I would say surround yourself with like positive people, not necessarily like yes men to like reinforce negative habits, but like my friends tell me something. They're like, "Oh, you look nice today." Or like I try to something else I do if you're self-conscious about your body, like you said, dressing for your body. Type 1 and 2. I try to get dressed now every day because I used to feel bad in wearing like sweats and stuff.
But yeah, once you dress up and you see yourself dressed up, you're like, oh, hold up. Wait a minute.
This is me?
Period. Like, yes. Like, if you always wearing sweats, which I love Bumby, like, I barely dress up. I just be throwing on whatever. Because when you see yourself like that all the time, it's like, dang, I look like a bum. But you're not. You don't look like a bum.
Right.
You just been dressing chill. So once you dress up, it's just going to boost your confidence. Like, dressing up, do your hair, do your makeup. Because, like, once I get my hair done,
ow,
you can't tell me nothing.
At all.
Nothing.
Doing that, getting dressed, because I say all the time, if you look good, you feel good. And then on top of that, something else I've been doing, because you know I don't never post on Instagram, but I've been getting dressed every day. I try to take one picture a day, even if I don't post it. I just try to take a picture a day to like
keep the negative thoughts away.
Try to a picture a day, keep the negative thoughts away. Just trying to boost my confidence. And then when I'm not feeling good, I try to chase negative thoughts with positive ones. So if I put on, or if somebody says something, it's just like like somebody makes like a joke or something, I'm just like, oh, you big or whatever. I'm just like, your jeans fitting nice today. You know, like I try to find something to chase behind that because I feel like whatever you give your power to was what's gonna manifest. Like whatever you allow to stay there in your head rent free, that's what's gonna happen.
In your head rent free. Ain't that something? Negative thoughts in your head rent free. Like, no. You gotta pay me some money.
Let's say it's time for rent.
Yeah. You ain't gonna be my rent free? No. Gotta go. Because they're not, what are you gaining? It's rent free. They just, no. Get out.
And the thing about it is, you're stuck with you for the rest of your days. So, so if you don't like you gotta share. This is the only house you get. You gotta share that with yourself. And if y'all aren't on one accord, this is gonna be a miserable existence.
No, for real. No, for real.
There is no, there's no second chances once you get evicted from this. It's just done. So it's like you gotta really, fix that for you, because at the end of the day, you all you have at the end of the day. So you came in the world by yourself. That's how you gonna leave. And you want to try to get on one accord with yourself to make your time in between worth something. Yeah.
Period. So?
Girl, if you're struggling, I just want to go read the comments like, what are you doing?
Ooh, they probably gonna be tired. I don't know, but my comments aren't engaging. Like, people watch, but they don't comment. And I get it, like, everybody doesn't feel, welcome to comment or whatever. Some people just don't comment. They rather watch. But when I go to your channel, you always have people in the comments.
Don't.
Like,
that's because I be asking. Okay, so this stuff froze. So in some of my older videos, like it's like I have views and like no likes, no comments. And so I started asking. I was like, how come you watch my video but they won't comment? Yeah. Some of them say, I don't know what to say, like, or something. So like I try to give them something. So like when I drop a video and I go to like the little clubs and stuff I'm in and drop it in the group chat or whatever, or do whatever I'm doing, I ask like, comment something, like let me know you're here, like an emoji, like do something for
like, you never know who's watching unless they comment.
Pretty much.
I don't even know who, and that's scary. Cause you don't know who watches.
It's like, okay, 100 people saw this, but who are you?
Who are you?
And another thing I realized was a lot of people don't understand how it helps us.
Oh yes, it boosts your video when YouTube sees people are watching and commenting. It boosts it to allow more people to see it.
And I had to tell some people that because my best friend, she was just like, what I have to comment for? I was just like, it helps my channel. She was like, I didn't know that. So now she comments on every video. I was like, it helps my channel out when you do that. So I need you to do that for me. And then I also said in the video, when I first started YouTube, I was like, I'm not gonna be one of those YouTubers like, please like this video and comment and share. But now, girl, I'm like, yeah, girl, like it and drop a comment, let me know something because it helps. It really does.
And then sometimes just saying it does help people to do it. But yeah, I do want to get that up, my comments, since we weren't engaging.
I'm also scared though with my content because the past couple videos are like dealing with me and these change. I'm worried like when the change is over and we just go back to regular content, like them comments, I feel like they're gonna die back down. Because the past 3 or 4 videos have been like groundbreaking. Like, okay.
All right, y'all. So we just got the eating. The food was bomb. What do you rate it? 1 through 10.
A strong 7.5, 8. I give it that.
7.5, 8. Yeah.
7.5, 8. I feel like I don't know. Like I was gonna say, how could they improve? But I mean, it was pretty like I don't really have any complaints at all.
Yeah, it was good. The only thing, it was just spicy. I don't like hot stuff.
It was like punching and kicking right here. I was like,
but it was type of spicy. So like it was spicy, but it was still good. So I'm still gonna eat it.
Right. It wasn't like overpowering to the point I was like, I can't.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
The price isn't bad. You know,
it was
it's close.
$20.
It was $20, and then we got the shrimp, crab legs,
potato,
egg, sausage. Corn. So it's not bad at all.
It's called Cali Express and it's located in Fayette because they always ask me like, man, where you get this from? And we didn't meet Cali Express in Fayette.
Wish you would have came with something to drink. That's the combo option.
Right.
Lucky I had to the back of the fridge.
Right, but yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to go to the description box and click his link and subscribe to his channel. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel as well. And I will see you in my next video. Later. That's the only thing I like.